elderly woman says she was taken for more than $20,000 by a contractor who, according to state law, shouldn't have a permit.
It raises questions about the state's permit system and how effective it is in making sure everyone is playing by the rules. News
8 Chief Investigator David Iverson here with the story that now has the state interested in what we're digging up. David?
Yeah, that's right. We were told about special investigators are now looking into this case, but what we've uncovered are flaws in the system. And we're asking the state's top consumer watchdog why this is allowed to happen. Good morning, Brian. This is David Iverson.
It's early. The sun has just risen. After repeated phone calls went ignored, the News 8 investigators are waiting outside an apartment building for a contractor to answer questions about his business.
I was very disappointed that they would do something like this to this extent.
68-year-old Bonnie Baran says she hired Hot Top Paving to pave her driveway. Baran says Brian Curylo, Hot Top's owner, knocked on her door and offered to do the job at half the cost of his normal rate. The registered paving company had extra material from a nearby job. Days later, Baran would have a driveway paved only in sections, not even finished. And Curylo would have 4 checks written to him personally, added together more than $21,000.
Should be arrested or do something with him.
We asked 2 local contractors to take a look at the driveway and give us their estimate.
I've never seen anyone that starts at the front and works their way to the back of the driveway.
Is that what he did?
That's brand new. That's a new one on me. I've never seen that.
For Baran's 100-foot driveway, contractors gave estimates between $3,000 and $4,500. Hot Top Paving charged 7 times that amount. Baran's daughter flew in from Florida when she got wind of what was happening. The Meriden police came too, taking a fraud report against Hot Top Paving. The contract reads 2 inches of new driveway. By our measurements, not even half an inch.
The price is the most maddening thing.
And she isn't the only one.
It's just not right to me. How can people just do that to other people and just get away with it?
According to a complaint made to the Better Business Bureau, Curylo stopped by David and Frances Neff's house in Bristol. They say they asked Hot Top just for an estimate. Instead, the complaint says Curylo's employees started spray painting and breaking up the driveway. When told to stop and fix the damage, the Neff said Curylo left, saying he would come back later. It's been more than 8 months, and the driveway damage remains.
All I wanted it was fixed. I didn't plan on going through all this mess.
In fact, we were shown 3 driveways from families who have filed complaints against Hot Top's work. They showed us damage they claim Hot Top caused and claims for thousands of dollars. Cities, too. New Britain fined Hot Top Paving 5 times last year for work without permits. That's what brought the News 8 investigators to Brian's home. He has an F with the Better Business Bureau and a criminal record with a long list of convictions, including a 2012 conviction for conspiracy to misrepresent a sales agreement. According to the police report, Curylo was working on a driveway with a lapsed permit and overcharged for the agreed amount. He pled guilty to 2 counts, both misdemeanors. In 2004, when Curylo was 18 years old, he was convicted of having a stolen car. The charge? Conspiracy to commit larceny. That is a felony.
He got out.
We wanted answers to our questions, but he was able to slip into a waiting car and drive off to continue his business.
This guy, even if he didn't.
The state's Consumer Protection Department has even more complaints on Hot Top Paving, 4 in all. 3 have to do with allegations he overcharged customers and didn't have signed contracts. All 3, just like Baran, report Curylo offered a discount for extra material. Consumer Protection even fined Hot Top Paving last December in what's called an assurance of voluntary compliance. Curylo agreed to have contracts in writing, signed by him and the homeowner, but Consumer Protection Commissioner Bill Rubenstein says he's not worried about Hot Top's record.
A handful of complaints over a few years is not necessarily alarming.
Not alarming, that's what Consumer Protection says, but after we presented what we found, they could be changing their tune. And wait until you see what happens when we go looking to the contractor for more answers. That story after the break.